everyone, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny, and my video today is a little bit of a sewing haul. I've got fabric, I've got patterns, I've got a subscription box, I've got a lovely gift that somebody gave to me, and a new little toy. I say toy, you'll understand when you see it. So if anyone's wondering, today I am wearing a Sew Over It Molly dress in this lovely embroidered look jersey that I got from Felicity Fabrics quite a while back. And yeah, it's a dress, but I am wearing it with jeans just because it is a little bit chilly today, and yeah, I just kind of fancy wearing it with jeans rather than tights or leggings. It works quite well actually as a sort of tunic sort of length as well. And yes, I've got myself a cup of tea as well. So yeah, let's get started. Where should I start? Let's start off with patterns. I've got a couple of PDF patterns that I bought and a couple of paper patterns. So let me start off with the PDFs. I will insert the pictures of the stock photos of the patterns I'm talking about. The first one that I bought, I mean, this isn't in any particular order, but the first one I'll talk to you about is the Frida blouse, which is by Atelier Jupe Patterns. So Atelier Jupe do patterns and fabric. And the reason I bought this pattern is because I saw that Rachel from Stitched Up was doing a sew along. She's doing these sort of new live videos, which I've really enjoyed the last one, which is just doing a live sew along of a sewing pattern. She puts up a vote of which one people would like to see, and I think I missed out, on I don't know if she's done one or two previously, but I missed out on those ones. So when the Frida blouse popped up, and I was like, yes, I really want to join in and do that. So I got some fabric from my stash, I downloaded the pattern, and I joined in the live sew along. If anyone is interested, she did put the live sew along up on YouTube, so it is now available to watch. So you can sew along with her if you want. And she is going to be doing another one this month. Okay, so yes, the reason why I really wanted to get this pattern and to sew it up, not just because I wanted to join in on the live, I do really like the look of the pattern. It's got some beautiful details. I particularly like there's a front yoke section, and it has these lovely little gathers on the front yoke, which just gives it a little bit of shape because it doesn't have darts in the pattern, and I quite like that sort of blouse, sort of like loose sort of blouse, which doesn't necessarily have too much fitting to it, and these little gathers just give it a little bit of shape. Also the sleeves of the blouse as well, they've got a little pleat in it, so that just gives a little bit of volume to the sleeve, which is really nice. And then at the back of the blouse there is also another pleat, just giving it a little bit more detail. And yeah, it's finished off with like a mandarin style collar. And yeah, I really enjoyed making it. I must admit I couldn't keep up quite with Rachel on the live, but I did manage to finish it off, and I will share that with you in my makes video, which will be coming very soon. But if you follow me over on Instagram, then you may see I've posted up some pictures of it. Okay, so that was the first one that I bought. The second one that I bought is the Clove Vest, which is by Charlotte Emma Patterns. I'm not sure, some of you might not know of her patterns. She has, I think, only released probably about 3 or 4 patterns, I think now. But I saw this and I just thought it was a really cute little vest. And it's something that I don't actually have in my wardrobe that I think I would actually get quite a bit of wear out of, because I love wearing blouses, absolutely love wearing blouses, but sometimes I just find that I can't necessarily fit one with a cardigan if it's got kind of quite big sleeves or something like that, or I just want to show off a little bit more of the fabric. And I just thought that this vest, if I made it in like a sort of a plain colour, maybe like a navy blue or a black, I could wear it over some of my blouses, particularly things like I've got a couple of Sew Over It pussy bow blouses, and I'm just kind of thinking with that V neck, having the little bow kind of, you know, protruding over there, and then because it's obviously a vest, you can still see all the sleeve details and everything, and it means I'm kept quite nice and warm and cozy. So yeah, I really liked the look of that. I thought it was a really good pattern. I haven't seen really many patterns like that, and I just thought it was a really good idea. So I did snap that up because when she released it, I think she released it with 10% off. So yeah, I thought I would pick that up. So those were the 2 PDF patterns that I got. I also did get some paper patterns, which I picked up from Stitch and Stash. The first one being the Megan Nielsen Yara, or Jara. I don't know quite how you're meant to pronounce it. I think it's meant to be Yara sweater. And I'd seen this everywhere. So many people have made this pattern, and I was starting to feel a little bit left out. And yeah, I really like the variety of sort of patterns. I don't know quite what I'm saying. The variety of options within this pattern. So if you can see along here, we've got all these different types of variation. You've got like a standard sort of sweater. You've got one with like an open sort of cuff there with sort of a rounded hem. You've got one with a tie front there, and then you've also got one with a high neck. Let me show you the back as well. You might be able to see it maybe a little bit better there. So there's so many different variations of this sweater, and yeah, I just felt like I really needed to pick it up and give it a go. I think particularly this one, which I think is very popular. I've seen a lot of people make the tie front version. That one I think is the one that I would want to make, just because I don't have a little tie front jumper, and it is really cute, especially in the picture where she's teamed it up with some, you know, some high-waisted jeans or something. Just think that would be really nice. So yeah, I thought I would pick that one up. And also I picked up the, I cannot pronounce this, so I will apologise in advance. It's the I Am Lucine, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is a shirt pattern, so it's from I Am Patterns. You can see on there the branding there, and it is, as you can see, a very basic, not very fitted shirt pattern. And the reason why I picked this one up is because I was kind of looking through for like shirt patterns, you know, kind of quite basic ones, because I am really trying to find, you know, a few different styles of shirt that, you know, I can make and that are a bit different, because I love a shirt. I really do. I'm not a massive fan of really fitted shirts, but this one, I saw one of the stock pictures was made using double gauze, and I love sewing with double gauze, and I just thought, yes, this would be perfect to make in double gauze. You may have seen I've did a Sew Hayley Jane unboxing video recently, which had a blue double gauze with some like sun sort of foil bits on it, and I thought that might look really nice with that. So yeah, it's just, as I say, a very basic shirt pattern. I don't know how easy it would be to sew up. I don't think the instructions in I Am Patterns are extremely detailed. I have made a couple of I Am Patterns before, and I managed them okay, but yeah, they're not proper hand-holdy instructions. So I'll see how I get on with that. But I just thought that would be a really nice one to pick up on, because I do believe when I purchased these patterns, I think this one was on sale, I think, and this one I think was just actually a really good price. Stitch and Stash do have very good prices on their patterns, so I do recommend checking them out. So yes, that was the patterns. Let me just have a swig of tea. Okay, so next I want to share with you a lovely gift that one of my lovely watchers sent me. The lovely Lacey. Hello, Lacey. And she sent me a message a while back, just kind of saying, you know, would you mind if I just sent you a little something? And it was ever so kind of her, because she lives in the States, so I know that when you post things to the UK, I know how expensive it is to post things. So, you know, I was kind of like, you know, only if you're sure. And, you know, she wanted to send something, which was so kind. And yeah, I opened it up and it was just so lovely, absolutely lovely. I have to first off show you the envelope, because she sent me a card, this lovely little rainbow card, and with a lovely message on the inside, which was so sweet. But the envelope that the card came in, it's got a Misty cat on the front and a Bentley cat on the back. So I thought that was lovely. It's just those little sort of touches. It was just absolutely adorable. I loved it, really, really loved it. So I've got to keep the envelope as well with the card. And yeah, in the card that she sent me, she said that she knew that I really liked experimental space patterns. Like I said in one of my videos, that the artwork on experimental space patterns is my favourite. I love the artwork on them. And so she sent me an experimental space pattern, which I don't have, and it is the Casey sweater. And isn't it, I mean, you know what I mean by the artwork on here. It is just gorgeous. I really, really do like the artwork on experimental space patterns. It's so interesting. And yeah, you could just literally hang them up on your wall. I love it. Let me turn it around so you can see the details there. If I just move the string out the way. Yeah, so you can see there, it is a lovely little sweater pattern with these sort of cuffs here, and then this lovely sort of wrap neck with buttons. It's really, really nice, and I love a jumper. You know I love a jumper. So yeah, I can't wait to give that a go. I need to find some good fabric to use for this one, but yes, that will be getting made hopefully very, very soon, because yes, as I say, I love a jumper. So that was absolutely adorable for her to send. And then also in her card, she said that she got the Kylie and the Machine advent calendar that she had for Advent through Christmas. And she said that, you know, there's loads of labels in there, and actually she wanted to share some with me because she didn't think that she'd be able to use them all, which again is so sweet, because I didn't get the Kylie and the Machine advent calendar because I had 2 other advent calendars. So I just feel like so touched, because then I've got a piece of the advent calendar as well. And you know, it's so incredibly kind of Lacey to have shared these with me. And I have to show you how she sent them over to me. She made this lovely little bag in this mint colour, which, you know, again, I'm loving the mint colour at the moment. And so yeah, this lovely little bag, and she put on a pin with like some little glasses. So sweet, just so like all these like little touches. It's all those sort of things that, yeah, it's just amazing. And I don't even know how I'm going to be able to show these to you. I think it might be that I'll pop a picture in of all of them, maybe laid out, maybe. But yeah, I've just got so many labels. I think there was like, I haven't actually counted them, but yeah, I've got so many. Let me put them all in my hand so you can see. These are all the labels that Lacey has sent me. Absolutely loads of them, and it's just, I love them. I absolutely love them, and it was so incredibly kind of Lacey to send. So Lacey, if you're watching, thank you so much. That was such a generous and kind gift. I loved it. Thank you. Okay, next up, my little toy that I said. Now, it's not a toy, but I got really excited when I bought it. It is basically a new iron because my iron I've had for ages. It's really getting a little bit old now. I've used it quite a lot, and even though I've kind of cleaned it a few times and really tried to kind of get it the best I can, it still occasionally will just spurt out like disgusting water, and it does leak a little bit every now and again. So I've had a few little scalds and things. So I kind of thought, you know what, maybe it's time for me to get a new iron. I don't want to pay a lot of money for an iron. So I had a quick look on Amazon to see what sort of deals they had. And I came across this one, which is the Tower, what was it? Ceraglide. And this is a cordless iron. So it sits on a base, that the base is plugged into the wall, and then you take the iron off, and then it stays hot for quite a while whilst you're ironing, and then you pop it back on where it then reheats. The reviews on this were really good. Like, people were saying that, you know, they'd be ironing for, you know, like an hour and it would still, you know, get creases out really well. I haven't tried it yet. It did only arrive the other day, and I haven't had a chance to fully play with it yet. But I think I picked this up for about, I think it was on offer for about £22 or £23. So I thought that was actually a really good price for an iron, and especially being cordless, because where I have my ironing board is in my spare bedroom. And I always find that with the cord, because I plug it into the wall, it doesn't quite reach the end of my ironing board. So I can't get right to the very end. And I just thought, being cordless, it would just be really, really easy, that I could just use the whole, you know, of my ironing board when I'm ironing. Also, I don't know about you guys, but if you ever steam things, sometimes I hold my iron up to something if I've got it on my mannequin, and if I just want to kind of maybe just, you know, give it a little bit of a steam, that again, I've got to make sure that I take my mannequin all the way in and, you know, and do all that. Whereas being cordless, then yeah, I just kind of thought I'd give it a go, see how I get on. Maybe I'll report back to you guys on how it is. But yeah, I kind of thought, you know what, for that amount, I would give it a go and see how I get on. So I do have to actually say thank you to anyone that has bought from my Amazon associate links. When I do my sew-alongs, any sort of tools and bits and bobs, sometimes I put Amazon associate links, and if you buy something, I get a very small percentage. And actually, I managed to get a voucher for about £25 from my sew-alongs that I've done over the months. And so, yeah, you guys paid for my new iron. So I do have to say thank you very, very much for that. And I will pop a link down below for this iron if you are interested. And just to say, it will be, again, an Amazon associate one. But yeah, I can't wait to give this a go. I mean, how many people who don't sew would be this excited over a new iron? Probably not many people, but yeah, I can't wait to give this a go. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to a few pieces of fabric that I picked up. So if you'd seen my plans video, you would have seen this fabric already, but I will just quickly show you, just in case you haven't seen it. It is this lovely soft sweatshirting. It's kind of like a French terry, but has like a fleecy back, really lovely and soft. And it is called Cozy Colours. I know that lots of fabric shops stock these, but I picked this one up from a shop called Crafty Girl Maria, and because she had a really good price on it. And I think I mentioned in my plans video that if you haven't bought anything from her before, if you sign up to her newsletter, you get a percentage off your first order. I think in the video I said it was 10%, but it's actually 20%. So I got 20% off this Cozy Colours. which was amazing. So yeah, I've already got a plan for this one if you'd seen my video, but I just wanted to share that with you because obviously it was something that I bought recently. And I did also buy one other fabric from her, which just because I wanted the free postage. So I picked up some grey sort of marl or melange, however you want to call it, jersey. And yeah, it's just a lovely soft jersey. And I just thought this would be perfect for if I want to make any t-shirts or anything. I think maybe I might make Stuart a t-shirt possibly in this, because he does like wearing this sort of grey colour. So yeah, I just thought I'll pick that up as well, just so I can get the free postage. And then I did also buy a fabric from Rainbow Fabrics. Now, I'm really trying not to buy too many new fabrics. And I mean, I'm not putting myself on a ban, because I think I've mentioned before, as soon as I put myself on a ban, I'll go mad and I'll just literally buy everything. So yeah, I just kind of thought I just want to be a bit more mindful about what I'm getting. And I was watching Rachel from Stitched Up when I was doing the live sew along. And she suddenly stopped halfway through and she was like, oh my goodness, Rainbow Fabrics have just launched their new stock. Hang on, I need to go and buy some things. And I was like, oh, have they? Oh, I didn't know that they were releasing new fabric. And then what she did is she was looking at some fabrics, and then she kept turning her phone around going, oh, look at this one. Look at that one. And there was one that when she showed on her phone, and I was like, oh, I really want that. And I was like, and I did that thing where I was like, I'll just have a quick look. And I must admit, I put about 4 fabrics in my basket, and then I went, no, if you're going to buy something, buy one. So I bought one. I was so good. Yeah, and this, I'm so glad that I did get it, because it's a beautiful fabric. It is a linen jersey. I have never bought linen jersey before. I don't know fully what the composition is, because it just said composition, linen and jersey. So I don't know what percentage of linen, what percentage of cotton, or whether it's a poly jersey. I don't really know, but it feels amazing. And it is this. Oh, just beautiful. So it's a white background, and then it's got this jungle print on it. It's stunning, absolutely beautiful. And there's so many like sort of plants, flowers and animals. I don't know if I'll be able to pick some out for you. We've got a giraffe there. We've got a zebra there. And where else have we? We've got a cat, of course, just here as well. It's absolutely beautiful. There are so many like different things whenever you look at it, just everywhere. It's absolutely beautiful. And I got 3 meters of it. Because it was a linen jersey, I just thought this would just make a beautiful dress. I'm just imagining like in summer, just floating around in this lovely dress. Be perfect for when you go on holidays and things. And I was kind of thinking of maybe doing something like a long line, like maybe like a maxi dress or something. Or if I don't make it into a long line maxi dress, because I've got 3 meters of it, then it probably means I'll be able to make myself a dress and a little t-shirt. Or I'm just suddenly coming up with ideas. I could make a little t-shirt and some like sapphire trousers, like the Tilly and the Button sapphire trousers, and make it look like into a little faux jumpsuit. That might be quite cute. Don't know whether that'll make it look a bit pajama-y. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking out loud, but isn't it beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. I'm so pleased that I picked this up. So I didn't regret my purchase, but I am very happy that, yes, I only picked up one. And that was £7.99 a metre. which actually, when you feel it, it's really, really nice quality. So I'm very, very happy with that. And then another fabric which I just want to share with you is from Beyond the Pink Door. Now, again, I was trying to be really good, and if you've ever seen any of Andrea's Sunday lives where she's showing off fabric, you just have to sit on your hands because you just want to buy everything. She has beautiful fabrics in her shop, and she showed off some viscoses, and immediately I was like, oh, I want it, but I was like, no, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be really good. They'll probably all sell out really quickly anyway. So, you know, let's be good. And then I kept an eye on the website, and then I realised that the colourway that I really wanted of this fabric was only down to the last 2 meters. And I was like, I bought it. And there is a good reason, because I combined it with postage for another item that I picked up from her. So it just means that I kind of got a little bit of a better deal. I don't know why I'm making excuses, but you'll understand why I had to pick this fabric up. Oh, it's just beautiful. It is this. Look, oh, it's absolutely stunning. It is this lovely sort of lilac. I think she called it lavender, I think, on her website. But, oh, it's just got all of these animals on. So it's got like giraffes and zebras and like leopards. Oh, just, was it like little birds and things? Oh, they're just beautiful. And I love this colour. I really love this sort of lilac-y colour. She had it in a coral, which I was like an orangey coral, which I really wanted as well. But I was like, no, this one just really was calling out to me. And then she also had it in a pale blue as well. And this is a lovely, lovely viscose. It's so soft. And yeah, I just had to get some. So I do have a bit of an idea for this. And again, I've mentioned a couple of times, Rachel from Stitched Up, I love her. She made a Friday Pattern Company patina blouse in a like a zebra print fabric, and I loved it. And I'm just thinking I want to make a patina blouse in this. So I kind of want to copy her a little bit because obviously this has got zebras on. And so I want to make the blouse, and I'll pop a picture in of the patina blouse. It's got this lovely shaped collar on it. And I was thinking what I could do is do like a black collar, or like a sort of a white collar, or even like a sort of grey or something like that. I'm thinking maybe black probably would be best. Like a little collar on it. I just think that would be so pretty. So yeah, that is probably what I will end up making from it. Or at least that's my plan now. My plans could change, I don't know. But I just had to pick up that fabric because it is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, so happy that I pushed myself into getting that. And on the subject of Beyond the Pink Door, let me grab something else. It is the Beyond the Pink Door subscription box. Ooh. Now, for those of you that don't know, Andrea and Keris from Beyond the Pink Door, they're trialling out doing subscription boxes. And what they're doing is they're just going to do 4 months of boxes, just to kind of see how it goes, you know, how the take up is, what people's thoughts are, making sure that they can actually cope with producing the boxes, because it is just the 2 of them. And so they're doing some trial boxes. So this was one of 50, and they went just like hotcakes. They sold out in 2 minutes. I was so fortunate to be able to get in there quick enough and grab one. I know there were so many people that were disappointed that they didn't pick one up, and I know that Andrew and Keris are going to try and do a few more. for next month. But I just was like, oh, I need to get one. I need to get one. I was there at 7 o'clock, refreshing until I got one. And yeah, so I was really fortunate to pick one up. You may have already seen quite a few unboxing videos of this, but I do want to share it with you as well on my channel, just so you get my thoughts on it as well. So yeah, I was very happy that I managed to land my hands on one of these gold dust things. So yeah, let me open it up for you. So in true Beyond the Pink Door style, obviously it is pink. And it did actually come in like a bright pink sort of wrapping as well. And if I open it up, I will just show you what's inside. So inside we have a few goodies. And first off, there's a lovely little note from Andrea and Keris, kind of just saying thank you for, you know, placing an order for the box. And also what I love about this is that as well as the goodies in the box, you get a bonus video. There is a QR code on the back which you scan, and it takes you to a secret YouTube video, and it basically it's a top 10 tips on sewing with the fabric that's inside the box. And yeah, so it's lovely, really nice that you get that as well in the box. So that was lovely. And you get this lovely little card as well, which is the Think Pink subscription box. The name was actually thought up by Karen from So Little Time, because I think she wanted, Andrea wanted like a name for the subscription boxes. And yeah, Karen thought up with a name, which I thought was amazing, because on the back it's got the Pink Ladies pledge to act cool, look cool and to be cool till death do us part. Think Pink. Obviously that's a quote from Greece, which I really like on that card. That's going to go up on my Kallax unit with all my other little cards and things. And in the box, so yeah, you do get some lovely little goodies. I really like this. It's a lovely little nail file that has sewing related things on it, which is great. So I'm going to keep that in my sewing room, because sometimes if you get like a little like snag or something like that on your nails, I've got to find a nail file. I don't want to ruin any fabrics if I touch them. I'm going to keep that in my sewing room. Also got this little pot. If you'd seen Ruan's unboxing from the Yorkshire Sew Girl, I love her unboxing videos. This is a hand salve, and it is the Dolly Tub hand salve, and it does smell amazing. I know that in Ruan's video she was going on about how good it smells. It does. It smells so good. And I think all the other unboxing videos that I've seen as well, everyone said if only there was smell-o-vision. And this is a hand balm which actually is made quite locally to Andrea and Keris. So I thought that was lovely. Obviously they're supporting a local business as well, and obviously sharing them. So I love this. This is again going to stay in my sewing room so that, you know, we all get those sort of dry hands from touching, you know, like the paper from patterns, you know, fabrics and things. And this will keep your hands beautifully soft, and it does smell amazing. And also you get inside the box some interfacing, which I thought was a brilliant thing to put in the box. Now this interfacing is beautiful. It's lovely and soft. It's like a fabric style interfacing, not paper sort of style interfacing. It's lovely and soft. And this particular interfacing, I've actually got the sort of black grey colourway of it, which I've used loads and I love it. It's my favourite interfacing to use with things like Viscose. And I don't have any of the white. So yes, now I have some of the white, and you get loads of it. You can see there, absolutely get loads of it. So that's going to keep me going for some time on there. So I thought that was lovely to have in the box. I've also got a thread there, so you can see the colour. Now the fabric has loads of colours in it. I think a few of the unboxings I've seen, they've had different colours because there are so many colours in the fabric, but I really like this colour. And the fabric, oh, it's beautiful. It is this lovely paisley print. It's beautiful. You see there, the colours in it are stunning. I love it. It's so pretty. And you get 2.5 meters of it. It's a lovely soft viscose, and it's a lovely quality as well. Really nice and soft, and yeah, it's just really, really nice. And if I open it out into a single layer there, I can tell you that it is completely not see-through. So I would happily make trousers from this, and yeah, it would be lovely. I don't know whether I'd make trousers from it or not, but yeah, I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful quality. A few patterns that I thought of when I saw this fabric is I'm thinking a blouse or a top, because I just think that with these colours it would just go beautifully with my jeans. I've got a few sort of varying colours of jeans, but I've got some sort of quite sort of bright blue, sort of paler jeans, and I just think that would go beautifully with it. So I'm thinking maybe a Tilly and the Buttons indigo top. So I think that would be really pretty. Or one that I haven't tried yet is the True Bias Roscoe blouse. I think that would be beautiful in that as well. So yeah, just something maybe just to wear on the top with some jeans. And yeah, if I did make that, so I've got 2.5 meters, so I probably have a little bit left over, maybe to make a little cami top or something. I'm not sure, I'd have to see how I get on, but it's beautiful. I love the fabric, it's so pretty, and I think it's a brilliant fabric that Andrew and Keris have put in their first boxes. So as I mentioned, the boxes are limited at the moment because Andrew and Keris are only doing trial boxes for the next few months. And so if you are interested, the next one will go on sale on the 15th of the month at 7 p.m. That's GMT. So yeah, I really, really like the boxes. I was watching Ruan's video, the Yorkshire Sew Girl, and she mentioned about whether she would buy the next box, and I must admit I was thinking along the same lines as her, which was there were so many people that missed out on the first box that actually I might just step aside for the next box, because I know that Andrew and Keris, they're only 2 people that make all these boxes, and you know, they want feedback from a whole variety of people, and I just kind of think maybe I'll step aside and just, you know, make sure other people have that opportunity. Like Rowan says though, if I leave it a while and there's one still available, then I might have to pick it up. But yeah, I do think that, you know, it'd be good for lots of people to have the opportunity to try out the boxes, even though it will pain me not to buy one. And a few of you might be thinking, well, Michelle, you sign up to the Sew Hayley Jane subscription box, so what are your plans? Do you think you know, kind of swap, or would you do both or keep one? And I must admit, for me personally at the moment, I love my Sew Hayley Jane box. I've got no intention of stopping that because I love it. I love Andrew and Keris's box as well. If they were to do that on a subscription service, I would seriously consider signing up to that one as well. Or I would just do it as a, see, you know, how much finances I've got, you know, at the time, and see whether I can actually pick one up as a non-subscription if they do some that are just, you know, pick up from the shop. I don't know, to be honest. I'd have to kind of see how I get on, because, you know, 2 subscription boxes could be quite pricey, yes, but I would have to just see how I get on there, and whether Andrew and Keris would actually continue to do them. Because as I say, it's a lot of work for 2 people. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed seeing that as well. And yeah, I've spent quite a long time yabbering on. I've just looked at the clock on my phone, and yeah, I've been talking for ages. So I've done this sort of sewing haul. I'm actually going to the Stitch Festival tomorrow. I'm recording this on Saturday, so Sunday I'm going to the Stitch Festival, and I'm going to be meeting up with a lovely fellow sewist who I chat to over on Instagram. So I can't wait to meet up with the lovely Katie and yeah, just do some shopping and chatting. It'd be absolutely amazing. So yes, there may be another sewing haul coming to you very, very soon, depending on how well behaved I am. I have just been paid, so I don't know, but yeah, I'm not going to set myself budgets, limits, anything like that, because I'll just break them. But I'll just see how I get on and see if there's any goodies that I want to pick up. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give me a thumbs up and a like, and I will speak to you in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.